Coogan, I'm going to move the next question on to you. So Coogan, as I mentioned in the intro, is our information officer for the Netstar operation. And really what we're going to be doing now is moving the discussion from a group level and moving it down to an operation level. Because Coogan, what I'm really interested to know and for the audience to know is from an operational level, you are working to certain standards and guidelines that we are bringing from the group level, but at the same time, you need to ensure that you can service your customers and that you can service them in a way that responding to POPIA does not get in the way of your ability to service your customer. So can you tell us some of the impact that preparing for POPIA has had on you and your organization and what you are doing to respond to it?
Sure. Thanks, Shane. So Netstar is a large organization and we process large quantities of personal information in many different ways. Some examples of information that we use would be your identification number, your cell phone number, your email address, your physical address, your vehicle details, and alternative contacts that we use in case of emergencies. So there's a vast suite of information that we're actually using. We also have an extensive partnership network that we rely on to help us fulfill our client obligations. We deal with insurance companies, motor dealers, outsourced call centers, both sales, service-oriented, debt collection agencies. We use recovery crews for ground and air response, different software providers. So our success in ensuring compliance and data privacy is also dependent on suppliers and partners. So that's a very important part to note, is that we're intertwined. We can't separate it. And we will have different rules depending on the nature of our agreements, just like Hansi mentioned. So now more than ever, we have to ensure we have cohesive collaboration with all our partners and our suppliers. At Netstar, we've established a data privacy forum that's responsible for many tasks leading up until the 1st of July. But what's very important, like I think Hansi mentioned, is that after the 1st of July, this must continue because there's a lot of work to do and we have to continuously adapt, ensure we've made privacy improvements, and we'll continuously be on this journey. One of the important aspects also is from an Altron perspective. We collaborate a lot. We get a lot of guidance from group, and we deal with other opcos to ensure standardization of processes as far as possible. Specifically at Netstar, we've reviewed all our security measures. And I think one of the really important points that Deborah mentioned is that when you actually delve into how we do business, you find the Excels of the world, the Outlooks of the world, and we'll be changing a lot of this at Netstar specifically because it served us well, but it's not secure or not the best practice. So we're doing lots of changes in terms of how we collaborate internally. At Netstar specifically, we are enhancing our authentication processes. We'll be rolling out a generic authentication module that the entire organization can use. But what's really important for me is that the 1st of July is not an end goal. It's just our first milestone, and it's a continuous adaptation of processes, reviewing and trying to fix and adapt going forward, Shane.
Great, thanks, Coogan. Got a large task on your shoulders.
Yeah, we'll definitely get through it.
Great, thanks so much. Andrew, I'd like to put the next